In this video, I'm going to be reviewing a tool called Medium. Medium is a really well-built tool that's something that's definitely needed in the screen sharing community. Medium basically allows you to view what your visitors are doing on your website, and they don't need to download any software. In fact, you can click on their tab, take control with permission, highlight areas, draw on areas, and overall just see what they're doing. It's actually something that I love the idea of. I'm going to be taking you through the entire process from installing Medium to using it, and I'm also going to show you what it will look like from a desktop perspective as well as a mobile perspective. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them below. I tend to reply within a few minutes to a couple of hours, and I'll leave a special discounted link below so you will always get your money's worth for Medium. Here we are on Medium, and I know this might scare a few people, but don't panic because I'm going to show you how you can very quickly install it. It's really simple. In order to get started with Medium, you need to install this snippet of code. So go ahead and highlight it, copy, go into your website. I'm using WordPress. There's two ways you can add it. You can add it in the theme file editor here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep everything safe so we don't need to tamper with the main code of the website. If you go to the plugins area and type in CSS and JavaScript toolbox, this plugin will appear. Go ahead and install and activate it. In your sidebar, this little tab will show. Go ahead and click on it. This will be blank for you, but I add all my snippets of code here because it's just very user friendly and I don't need to play around with code. So go ahead and click new code block, and we're going to name it the tool, which is Medium, and it wants us to add it into our footer area. So I'm going to do footer and then last block, and then do create. Now this area will show. I'm going to go ahead and paste that code in here, and under page we're going to select the home button. Go ahead and do save all changes, and now that's been added to your site. To confirm it's been added, go to the page that we just added it on, right click, do view page source, press Ctrl and F on your keyboard and enter in Medium. And now you can see it's been automatically highlighted, and that's the code we just added. So it's been successfully installed. Once we finish adding this code, go ahead and click on the logo. And now you can see we actually have a visitor on the current page. I've opened up both tabs so you can easily see what's going on. Now, if we click on this link here, where it says visitor, this has now fetched all the information of this screen here. So you can see if I move this tab on the right, it also moves on the left. So we can see everything that's going on someone else's screen when it comes to our website. This will tell you things like the user ID, the device they're on, the location, and I have a location spoof on so they won't be able to know this, and then the URL and the page that they're on. On the left here is a little tab. If we click on it, it shows display cursor, highlight, take control, and draw. So if we wanted to draw on their screen, we would select the pencil icon, and then let's say we wanted to draw a circle around this heading. So go ahead and just draw that circle, and now you can see on the right it's been drawn. And just like that, it then starts to disappear. To unselect it, just click on the tab again, and that will unselect the icon. Next we have take control. So if we select take control, it will say request permission to take control. So do request permission, and then let's move over here, and we've just got this pop-up, allow agent to control your browser window. Click OK. And now on our side, we can actually scroll all the way down. We can click on things and basically just do whatever we want on their screen. And no, if you're curious, if they leave this website, you will not be able to see anything. Going to unclick take control, and now we no longer have control. In fact, we can't even browse up or down on their web browser. We need to wait for them to do that. There's also a really nifty highlight feature. Let's go ahead and toggle highlight, and now we can highlight any area on the page, and you can see on the left it's selecting elements. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight this area, and now on the right it's been highlighted. Finally, we have the display cursor, and this will basically show them, it's kind of like taking control again, and it will show them where our cursor is at all points. Okay, so we are now on my phone, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to my web browser and go to MMOalliance.com. Now I'm on MMO Alliance. Have a look at the left tab right here. You can see there is now a new visitor on it. So if I go ahead and do visitor, it's now displaying the actual phone and everything that's going on. And once again, it's got the user ID, the device, Android, Chrome, etc. So I can't control this from this device without permission, but if I start scrolling on my phone, as you can see, it does the same, and the functionality is the exact same with the tabs. So I'm going to select here, and if I want to highlight something, I'm just going to click the highlight button and hover over it, and then bang. Just like that, and it's highlighted. Or if I want to draw, I can again go ahead and draw just like so, and on my phone it's doing just that. If I want to do take control, well, again, click take control, request permission on my phone, allow the agent to take control, and now I can move it without doing anything. Pretty cool. So the question is, what do I think of Medium? Well, I actually think it's an incredibly handy tool. When I was running my digital agency, I can't tell you how many times I just wished I could help my client by taking control of their screen. But like most of these tools, there's a whole installation process that you need to do on their computer, which is always problematic because you don't know what's going on with their computer. And sometimes they don't really know how to use a computer, so getting to install things can be a right headache. This is amazing. Would I recommend Medium to people? Absolutely. Go buy it. If you are around for the lifetime deal, again, go get this tool because it's an absolute lifesaver. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.